For decades, it was a hands-on history lesson teaching passengers about the people and the past of Lake Minnetonka. But a few years ago, an iconic steamboat was taken out of service.
In tonight's Maury Stories, Maury Glover shows us the effort to help the Minnehaha steamboat find a new home.
She really is an icon for this community and is a symbol of the Lake Minnetonka area.
In the land of 10,000 lakes, few are as popular as Lake Minnetonka. On a typical day, you'll find boats of all shapes and sizes. But recently, one of the most recognizable has been conspicuously absent.
We are looking at the hull here. So everything above the black line is what is above the water. Everything that's red is below the water. For
the last 3 years, the Minnehaha has called a heated storage barn in Excelsior its year-round home.
I'm connected to her personally on so many levels. I mean, my first time driving her, I was 3 years old, so she's really just a huge part of my life.
Aaron Person started out as a ticket taker on the historic steamboat when he was a teenager, and eventually worked his way up to captain. He says it's a shame such a well-known piece of the lake's history is in dry dock instead of making waves out on the water.
She's the only authentic passenger commercial steamboat that's homeported in Minnesota, so far as we're aware. And so she really is a unique experience. It's unfortunate.
The Minnehaha was built by the Twin Cities Rapid Transit Company back in 1906, along with 5 other sister steamers called streetcar boats. They were painted yellow to match the streetcars and were used to ferry people who live around the lake to Excelsior and other spots, where they could connect with the streetcar lines so they could commute to work in Minneapolis and St. Paul.
We talk about BRT today, Bus Rapid Transit. We have all these lines that are being built and proposed. But back over 100 years ago in the Twin Cities, we had BRT Boat Rapid Transit.
The streetcar boats operated on the lake until 1926, when ridership plummeted after more roads were built to the lake and cars gained in popularity. The company sold one of the boats and either scrapped or sunk the others, including the Minnehaha.
It seems crazy today, but that's just one of the ways that they got rid of stuff. Back in the old days, anything you can think of is at the bottom of the lake.
For 54 years, the Minnehaha remained underwater, unremembered, and undisturbed until it was discovered in 1979. The following year, it took several days, a few barges and cranes, 8 airbags, and a crew of people to raise it from the bottom of the lake.
The plan back in 1980 for the raising of the boat was to raise it and then have it used as a lakeside dining venue for a restaurant in Excelsior, and that didn't work out, obviously. And somewhere along the line in the mid-'80s or so, the idea to actually restore the vessel into an operating steamboat became more of the idea of what to do for it.
For the next decade, the boat sat on dry land until ownership of it eventually landed with the Minnesota Transportation Museum. Hundreds of volunteers put in thousands of hours to restore it to its former glory, including an original steering wheel from one of its sister boats and original benches, until it was finally put back into service as a tour and excursion boat in 1996.
It was really a community effort, so this boat really means a lot to the community because of all the sweat and tears and laughs that went into restoring her.
Since then, the restored Minnehaha, with its working steam engine, has taken about 10,000 passengers a summer on a journey to another age. But in 2019, the Museum of Lake Minnetonka, the nonprofit that owns and operates the boat, lost access to the land used to get the boat in and out of the water, leaving the vintage vessel stuck on shore.
I'm heartbroken. I have been a captain on the boat for 5 years now, but my family connection goes back to my great-great-grandparents who chartered the boat for my grandparents' wedding.
The museum is looking for another piece of land to use or buy, but lakeshore property is a pricey proposition, and the Minnehaha has a unique set of specifications required to launch the boat safely.
This was not your ordinary vessel, 70 feet long with a draft that's more than 6 feet tall. We have to get this boat almost half a football field out into the lake before she'll float free of the trailer.
In the meantime, the Minnehaha has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places, which could make it easier to find funding to keep the timeless treasure afloat.
She's part of our legacy. She connects all of the communities on Lake Minnetonka. She connects us to our past. She probably has another 50 years left to go. It would be unthinkable for us to not be able to put this boat from this community back in Lake Minnetonka.
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9.